My facial hair next. I got a few videos going up. We're doing my facial hair next. I'm trying to get rid of it, dude. Like, I just want to get rid of it. So here we go. I'm uploading. I'm like, I got some videos uploading to the Prince of the Palace. Just we salute the Prince of the Palace, the Prince of the Palace. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? Disrespectful. That's why I will never be the one or the two. I would never fuck with you because you disrespectful. Boo, boo, woo, woo, woo. So it's like some of y'all. I just got finished channeling some messages. So like after I like do like a channel energy, yes, I'm uploading channel energy today. It like lingers when I'm gone. So um, it's like you teaching people how to respect you, right? And it's, that energy is what I'm getting. So I'm teaching people how to respect you, okay? I was literally like, for some reason, because you know, yesterday was Father's Day. Happy Father's Day again. Um, I was thinking, I was like, I don't know why this came up in my head. Like, there was this one time my mom had this girlfriend, or had a fiance or wife or whatever. She's my stepmom. And one time they got into this really big fight or something like that. And me and all my cousins, like all my cousins jumped in and whooped on her. Including and I was in it too, and Dayon was too. We all got on her shit. I don't know why that was so apparent or that why that was so significant. But I definitely did receive that today also. It was like she was the fuck up my mother. And then my brother, Prince Bambi, decked her right in her shit. Bang. And I was like, I was late. I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on. And then Nini came. Nini is like my oldest cousin. She's like my big sister, right? I'm like little Nini. Nini came and started like getting at her. Dude, they got into a really big fight. And I'm in the room. I'm the youngest. I'm just in the room. Like, I just heard a lot of noise. And Dada, she came in for it. And I was like, Dayon always in it. Like, Dayon is always in it. Like, he is always in it. And here I come. I'm like enraged. I come out the. I ever seen Jack come out the door and just and like fucking light on fire? I was enraged. I was like, oh my goodness. I was enraged. Dayon was like, don't you ever put your motherfucking hands on my mother. I was like, not even in the moment. But I don't know why I so vividly remember this. Don't you ever put your motherfucking hands on my mother? My mother's a bad bitch. Like, are you crazy? Sorry, mom, I didn't mean to call you a bad bitch on national air. My mom is a baddie. Like, she is a baddie. She's not going on Bad Girls Club. If there would be any show I could see Miss Montero on, it would be Mob Wives. She loves Mob Wives. My mother would definitely on Mob Wives. She loves the technicalities of it. Yeah, I used to watch it. I used to watch Mob Wives all the time. Yeah, when Drita and Karen fought, and then Renee was in there too. Renee, and yeah. But her and Renee, I think, are cool now. I think my mom knows some of them actually in person. My mom, I still don't know who my mom is. Like, I still don't. I feel as if there's so much untold that I don't know about my mom, especially my grandma, especially my grandmother. Um, I do not know her because sometimes she become she sometimes her person like her like she like sometimes she becomes a completely totally different person when she's talking about something. I'm like, how do you know so much about this that I actually don't know anything about it. I don't know. And she knows like everything about. I'm like, who are you? Like, who are you? And she would not tell me. She still has not told me what she does or what she did or who she was growing up. But my mother, back to my mom. Um, yeah, we fucked. Man, what? We beat the fuck out of what? I always told all my friends because I was like, well, my parents growing up, like, it's so funny because like I was the youngest, like I'm like little boy, I'm little good, like I'm like picture like your youngest son riding in the pickup seats, right? That's me my whole life. That's how I remember myself. That is how I remember myself for majority of my childhood, which is me and my little car seat. Because that was when I got the real. That was when I always got the like notice I was getting the realness, and I used to look and be excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going to happen today? I was like watching a show, yes, bro. But it's so funny, like, if you ever see Cancer or Capricorn's zodiac sign and Virgo's zodiac sign, if you put them together, it looks like a car on wheels. It literally, it looks like that's exactly what it needs. Like Capricorn need a ride, and Virgo is like, beep. That is so funny. But like I always used to like see them as like a what's a VH1 show. Like I'm always like we used to go everywhere. Like we literally used to live life like a VH1 show. Like so serious. We used to go to we used to go to DC. We used to go to where else did we go? North Carolina, obviously. And everywhere. We went everywhere in Maryland. Like in the state of Maryland, that's where I'm originally born and raised, bred from. We went everywhere in Maryland. Then we ended up, where did we go? Yeah, we did. We went everywhere in Maryland. We went to DC, the capital. But I remember like, we used to live in Columbia, Maryland, in Howard County. We used to live in Columbia. We used to live in a really nice, rich part of Maryland, Howard County, Hillco. And we used to go to like DC all the time to see, my grandmother on my stepmom's side of the family at the time. Where else we used to go? We used to go to DC a lot. We just used to go to the really nice parts and the really nice like places in Maryland. Like Maryland has some really nice mom and pops. They have a really nice restaurants and just stuff to do. Like it's a plethora and everything is very convenient. Like there's not too much that's far. Like I know like living in San Antonio or since living in Texas, like things are far away. Like you need a car. You really need a car to travel. You're not gonna walk. You're not gonna come outside, and there's not gonna be a gas station right outside. You know how like when you come outside, you're like, all I gotta do is cross the street. It's not really like that in Texas out here, but as like it is in the East Coast. East Coast, you go right outside. You go to the liquor store, it's right across the street, or you go to the gas station, the pizza parlor is right across the street. But it's not really like that out here down on the west. Well, El Paso, because I'm in El Paso, Texas. El Paso is like southern West Coast. Is what I get from El Paso because I'm on the West Coast. I'm in the West Coast, but I'm still in the state of Texas, right? So it's like, I'm Mountain Standard Time, but El Paso is on the West Coast. Thank you very much. It really gives West Coast. That's what it gives West Coast. But yeah, and then the second time, I caught Rel putting her hands on my mother. I was the only one there. And I literally bust. I don't know if it was a play fighting. I don't know which I got Virgo and Capricorn. I don't know if y'all play fighting. But look, I'm a little Leo, okay? I'm a little Leo. So I go through my phases, right? I go through my phases, like just like I go through my ugly phases. Like if you were a little teen, if you're a Leo, like growing up, and if you're a Leo, you could relate. I feel like there was like, cause I used to get my ass beat. Don't even get it twisted. I used to get my ass whooped like in circles, like bow. But like one time, my mom like I had ran in the room cause like I hear like it's senses. When it comes to Leo, it's senses. It's sensory, right? So like hear, see, taste, touch, right? Hearing, like if I hear something, that'll get me activated like quick because I'm always listening. Like I'm always open, right? I'm an open channel, right? So I'm always in like kind of this open receptive energy, right? To sights, to senses, to touch, to taste, to sound. These along the lines of that, right? And so I heard them like bickering or something like that. And then I heard something like it was something that sounded just so like, I don't even know how to explain it. I forgot what happened, but I remember I was in the living room, and they were in the room, or something like that. I think they were about to have sex, and they got into a fight right before they were about to have sex. I know what it sounds like when my parents are about, when my mother is ready to have sex. Okay, I know the retreat when my stepparent, my stepmom, and my mom, were in the house and about to have sex, right? So one day it was late, and I came in first, right? I came in first. I heard like, because that's the sound my stepmom used to make when she got mad. Like she would like, and then Capricorn would be like, my mom would be throwing stuff. I remember my mom would be throwing stuff. Like I came in the room, right, and I like grabbed my stepmom by the back of her hair and like pulled it. And my stepmom had dreads. Like my stepmom had full blown dreadlocks. So I came in the room, like bumped in the room, and she was like, I think she was like on top of my mom. She was like on top of my mom or something like that, or like something. And I like grabbed her by her dress and literally pulled her off. And I was like, damn! And I call my brother, and my brother comes in the room, and he literally grabs her by her hair on the other side of her hair, and we're like pulling her and yanking her dress apart, pulling her off my mom, like holding her and shit like that. And she's like, oh my god! And that was the first time me specifically ever intervened in an altercation between my mother and my stepmother, because I'm a masculine boy, like, you know what I mean? I'm a masculine boy, so like, you know what I mean? I like traveling, going to games, going to football games, going to basketball games, practices, YMCA, NAACP, rec center, stuff like that, right? So that was the first time that I like actually had to pick sides, right? And there was really nothing to be said. I called the police. Like, I was like, I'm calling the police. So after everything was done, right? And my mom was like, she had her scene or whatnot. I called the police, and because I never knew when they was gonna break up for real, and I didn't know if they was like really going to ever break up. Like, I just knew that they wasn't getting married. I knew I was not getting married. I knew that y'all was either gonna be girlfriend and boyfriend for the rest of your lives, which y'all are not, or y'all were just, or my mom was gonna be single. But then, so after the last time I got into the altercation and she kicked Ro out or whatnot, which was kind of, I could see which was why, or why and which it would be difficult, because my stepmom at the time, she had a desktop, and she used to work at like in the government, so she had like a dual monitor desktop, and all my friends liked her, like all my friends loved Ro, like all my school friends like loved Ro. It was like, where's Ro, you know what I'm saying? And because she spoiled the fuck out of me, like anything, and like yeah, like I remember one time I was in class or something. I think I was in art class, and I didn't say what I think what she said that I said, but I kind of like, I didn't say it like I said, like that was my thing, you know what I'm saying? That was my poppy. So like I was like, I got early dismissal or something, and like Ro came down the hallway to come get me from my class, because obviously like everyone, even my teachers were like, they loved Ro. So like she came down the hall, and somebody in my class was like, your mom is coming. I was like, that is not my mom, or something like that. I was like, that is not my mom, but I didn't mean it like that, you know what I mean? And she took it to heart, I think, or she was like, I could just tell that she, like, the energy was off. Like, even when I was younger, like, I could just feel the energy, like, you know what I mean? Like, I would tell Dayon, I would put Dayon on. I'm like, like, this is vibes. I'm staying in the room. I'm staying all the way back here. I'm not being seen today. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It would usually be after, oh my god, the day after they would have an altercation would literally be the worst. Like, it would be the worst. Cause like, ooh. I'm like, how y'all sleep? Y'all so toxic. Like, what? I'm just stay up. I'm staying up. I'll be up all night. What happened was, I ran out the front door, and I ran all the way to the top steps of my apartment complex with my brother. My brother and I ran out the front doors, ran all the way up to the top apartment complex. And then I called 911, and then 911 came. Like, I called the police, and then 911 came. Mm-mm-mm. But I knew my mom was getting her licks in. That's why I wasn't really too worried until she got on top of her. I knew my mom was big. I knew my mom was getting her licks in because she would just be like so like suave, like Dove lotion for women. I was like, okay, whatever. I don't know nothing. But it wasn't like an abuse because I know abuse. Like I know what like physical abuse. It wasn't abuse until like no the way that my stepmom at the time would abuse my mom. It was not physically because my mom can physically handle herself, but it would be in a malicious like way, and that was what I didn't like, and they probably didn't even realize it. I'd be in the back seat, and I'm like, my mom is literally just trying to have a good time and driving the car. Like here you come with the liquor in a cup. Here you come. Here you come. Like, can we just get on the road? Sunglasses, music, go. That was, yo, me and Bambi used to always be like, here she comes. Here she comes. I remember one time my brother, when she opened the door, she came home from work. My person was like, oh my God. But their relationship was a lot different than ours. Like, Rel treated Dayon like Daymark like princess. He's more of the princessy type, honestly. Have y'all ever hung out with Prince Baby? He needs to do a pop up. He needs to do a fan pop up because so y'all can really get to know his personality in person. Because he is really like that's my brother's personality. And mine is like sterling, you know? But I remember when I came home from being in San Antonio, it was my first time seeing my brother in a long time. And I was just like, I just be so mesmerized by my brother. Like, he just be so like that is really his personality. Like, I was like, what are you doing? Like, I just want to tackle you. Like, can I like come over and like jump on top of you? Like, yeah, dude. He like, get off of me. I was like, get off of me. I was like, get that cigarette from out of my face. I was like, go get. That is his favorite thing. I love bothering my brother. I really do. And social media be playing with us. They be trying to like prohibit me from tagging him. I'm like, y'all don't even know the type of relationship we had. Like, bye. Like when you're dealing with siblings, it's a different kind of like affiliation, especially when they're like owners, when they have owners, or when they have, you know, mature young adult, mature age. Like, so, let's be careful with that. I am a Cameo main and a promoter. So I do Cameo and I'm a full-time promoter. That's including streetwear fashion, high fashion designer, vintage, beauty, modeling, streetwear, street modeling, things like that. I also do pubic hairs also. I don't know if y'all can see, but I do pubes also. It's been a while since I've done mine, but I'm probably gonna get that done all right now. I have a Virgo. My North Node. I heard something about Virgo. I have a North Node in Virgo. Like my North Node is in Virgo and my South Node is in Pisces. But again, I'm only 26. I'll be 20. I'm turning 27 this year. I'm 26, currently born August the 14th of 1998, and I'll be 27 this year. I graduated class of 2016 from Newtown High School, Baltimore County, Owens Mills, with studies or what's it called, Schoolage in Wild Lake High School, Columbia, Maryland, Howard County. So I did 9th and 10th grade in Wild Lake High School, and then I finished 11th and 12th grade at Newtown High School in Baltimore County, Maryland. But like Wild Lake was like, I've been going to school. Like I was in Wild Lake Middle School, and then I went to Reindeer Elementary School. And I think a lot of us went to Reindeer Elementary School also, but then it was like Wild Lake middle school was like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 8th, yeah, right? It was 2, yeah, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. Then high school was 9, 10, 11, 12. So basically, I went to school for 8 years with the same people, or 10 years with the same people. All 10 years, like not just 10 years. Like I went to school with the same gals and girls now. So we basically all grew up together. We all kind of seen like our family dynamics change and our like friendship dynamics change. And like we were really like a talent school. Like Wild Lake High School, like going to Wild Lake High School is really like going to being in a talent agency. Like it was, everybody had like their niche or their focus, but it kind of grew through their personality, and that's kind of like how it meshed. You know what I mean? Like everyone kind of had their breakout moment, and since then, like we've all really been really, we have a lot of spirit. Like what I'm saying? Like my class had a lot of spirit. Like the individuals, also very competitive, high ranking, well. My bad, y'all. My phone overheated, but I was gonna say so. What was I gonna say? My biggest competition. So my biggest competition in high school was definitely London Epiphany or Kyrie Press. Kyrie Press or London Epiphany. Either one of those. I believe it was Kyrie though. Actually, that's definitely what it was. Kyrie is definitely my biggest competition because he's very athletic, and I'm a very athletic male. Like a lot of y'all do not know that, but like I'm a very athletic person. So like when it came to like, yeah, I just love competing against Kyrie. Like whenever they match, and they used to match. Look, so like in school, they used to purposely match us up with like other students that were like our teachers. Our teachers be shady. I remember London and Jamila, and Michaela and Devin. Oh yeah, they was not playing. Tyler and Darren. Yeah, Elijah and Ben. Andrew and Darrell. What did I win? I did win the Pacer test. Raise your hand if you won the Pacer test in school. Elijah was on my ass. Elijah would have been on my ass. Every event, every field running event that we had, Elijah Walensky was on my ass. But I was dying. I was always a good runner. Like even when I joined the army, like they didn't really know how well I would run or how good of a runner I is. I was very, very, very well. Pretka, when I joined the army, Pretka, he was a gunner in my platoon sergeant, or was it section sergeant? I was LT's gunner. and he was platoon sergeant's gunner. So we had that kind of camaraderie. And it was like mom and dad, and then we were the siblings. So like we were, LT's mom, right, and platoon sergeant's dad. So he was dad's gunner, and I'm mom's gunner, technically, right. And he was my right. I was like his right hand man. Like honestly, like even in the run, we would run the whole day together. I remember 2 mile. We take off. I pretty much pace. Oh, and then Parker Stansel. He's from Ohio. He was another gunner from 2nd Platoon. But he was a younger gunner. He came in after us, right? But he was a really good runner. He came in after us. He was like, he came in, because I came in after Pretka. So Pretka came in with Tolbert, with Jay. And then I came in, I got shipped in after them. So I was a little bit behind Jay and Weller and Leo. I say Jay and Weller and Leo because Leo, is my best friend. Weller's my best friend, right? And Jay, that's like my brother, and that's like my brother figure, right? My brother figure, right? So, Jay is not a good runner. Like Jay's not really a good runner. He's like, it's really interesting because we're built the same, but it's very different because Jay's really built upper body. Like when it came to like upper body things, like he's like one of those skinny guys that can lift like what's his name? From White Chicks. Terry Crews. Yeah, he's like Terry Crews. Yep. And like he has that build in his upper body. You know what I'm saying? So like it pushed me to kind of be more strength oriented. I'm more so all around element or an all around energy. You know what I'm saying? Even in a run, even in my run, like even when I would run, obviously I was like I'm ahead of the pack, or like I'm one of the front runners, but running is definitely not my strong suit either. But I'm really good at it, not to say, nonetheless. It was always sit-ups and push-ups, and sit-ups. I would always max push-ups, sit-ups with Jay. But Jay taught me my form. Jay taught me my push-up form. Because before I was doing push-ups like this, and then I seen Jay doing like this, and then I started hitting him like this, and I would start knocking him out quicker, and then you would feel it more. But I'm more wide-chested. I'm saying like my chest is more wider than Jay's. Like the way that it's built, like Jay's chest is built like this. You know what I'm saying? Like it sticks out like that. Mine kind of sinks in like that to where my shoulders are, you know what I mean?